Hi, this is Steve Garland, head wrestling coach at the University of Virginia, giving my post-Maryland and Southern Virginia recap. We had our first dual meets of the year at home. It's really cool to start off our season at Mem Gym, wrestling at home here. And overall, it was a really good day. I talked to my guys about process goals a lot the last 2 weeks and how we're not worrying about outcomes. We're going to measure ourselves on how we're progressing towards reaching our final goal. And I thought today was another step forward. We're a lot better than we were 2 weeks ago. A lot of stuff we've been preaching in the room in terms of mentality, in terms of the way we want our guys to compete. I thought I saw that out there today. So overall, it was a really good day in terms of working towards our goals and process goals. Now, there's tons of technical things we need to clean up. Everybody who saw those matches could tell you that, but that's what practice is for. It's week one. So right off the bat, Southern Virginia, everybody looked awesome. I think we won 50-3 and a lot of pins, a lot of guys going out there and hitting their best stuff. So, and just having fun and enjoying it. So, really good there. And then the Maryland match, right off the bat, Jack Mueller does what Jack Mueller does. He got a fall, first period, 2 takedowns and a turn and a pin. So, that's what, Jack. The bigger thing, more than again the outcome, is how Jack is able to manage his weight so well and how great his body looks and how he's just really in a good place both mentally and physically. And that's what you want to see, because I don't think people realize how hard it is and how disciplined he has to be to make 125. It's a grind, and so for him to do it with a smile on his face this morning it made my day. To see that and to see how much he's just excited for his teammates, excited for all of it. So he's one of the guys we really rely on to be a leader. So leading us off like that was really good. Then Louis Hayes, I've been telling people for a long time, Louis Hayes is a different kid than he was last year. He's back to his old self when he was a redshirt freshman, when he was almost lost in the All-American round, was this close to being an All-American. I think he's even better than that. His body's better. He's stronger. He's wrestling to score points. That match, once his ball got rolling, he just went dog on a bone and ended up getting the major for us and looked amazing doing it. So really proud of Louis Hayes. Big praise for him. 141 was a grind. That match was crazy. Brian Courtney was in a scrap. The whole match was a scrap from start to finish. And the big plus for him is he can be really good on top, and he showed that today. He did safe leg, backing around, grind right, and did the Mueller mat return. He's doing all kinds of stuff on top that we want to see. And the downside was he got ridden out in the third, but that kid's really good on top too. But that's an action item, and we'll work on it because he's usually pretty good there. And so we'll go back to the drawing board and fix it. But mentality, snapping, going forward, trying to score points in every scramble. So we're going to see a lot of good things out of him this year. 149 was another scrap. Ended up going overtime. The match just seemed like it kept going and going. Both of them were really evenly matched in terms of their styles. And Denton Spencer got in on it was a beautiful, I think it was a re-attack high crotch he got in. And when he went crackdown, he almost had the position. And I got to give the Maryland guy credit. He did a really good job of passing it by and throwing a leg in and actually getting the two himself. So that was a dogfight, and the Maryland wrestler came out on top. At 157, Juddy, we call him Juddy. Justin McCoy was in another fight. It was a dogfight. He was winning 7-4 or 7-3 with match. Looks like it was in hand, and did a really stupid thing with like 3 seconds left in the second period and gave up a reversal. Now it's 7-5, and all of a sudden it's a match because the guy has choice. It really didn't have to be that close. We thought if he could have iced that period. Now it's 7-3 with ride time going into the third. So, but he sucked it up, found a way to win, and he's got to win gritty like that the rest of the year. His opponent from Maryland was a very athletic guy that was good. It was really hard to wrestle. 165, that was another grind. Cam Coy came out on top close there. Crazy match there. And then at 74, same thing. Vic gets a takedown late and rides him out for the win. I was most proud of him the way he grinded out on top for the W at the end. Top's something I've been preaching for decades since I got here, in 2006. So always love to see that. And 184, even though we lost, I'm proud of the way Tyler wrestled. He had a mind fart in the first period and gave up a takedown, but comes back. And I thought he did everything he could. I mean, he lost the match, but when you wrestle as hard as you can and lose, you can have peace with yourself. We can go back to the drawing board. He had a single leg to win the match, and he did the cardinal sin. Instead of going all the way back to the center, he dove out, and the momentum took them both out of bounds. So that cost him there. 197, J.A.L.O. gets the fall, looked great. Quinn Miller gets the fall at heavyweight. Quinn Miller is going to open up a lot of eyes this year. I don't know why people don't know who he is. Took second at the Junior World Team Trials. Last year he beat 2 nationally ranked guys to start the year. He had a knee injury and lost the season, but he's a guy that can do some special things, and he looked really good today. So all in all, I think the final score was, I'm not even sure, it was 34-6. So, good, but not great. But it's week one. We got a long way to go. We got a lot of things to fix. But overall, I'm just happy for these guys in terms of their approach, attitude, and where we are as a culture, as a family. I want them to go enjoy it right now. I told them I'm not big on celebrating after wins or anything, but I'm trying to change. I see the football team, UVA football, doing it. They're breaking rocks. They're playing music. I don't know, man. It's not really our style, but hopefully they'll start doing it. I told them, turn on some music or something. I don't know, hug each other, whatever you guys do to have fun. So go Hoos, and we'll see you next week.